get started, I'd just like to thank all my new subscribers and people returning to watch my videos again. Thank you very much. If you know and you enjoy the content, please consider giving me a subscribe, a like or a comment. While I'm on the subject of subscribers, my youngest, bless him, has been getting his friends to subscribe to my channel, so I just want to give them a couple of shout outs. They ain't YouTubers, they've just got channels and they're subscribed, so thanks to my youngest Sam and getting his friends Ollie and Imogen to subscribe to me. Apparently Ollie's my biggest fan, so bit of a shout out for you Ollie. Not a lot's been happening. I'll attach a couple of videos in a minute. I've had to treat the pond. Dave come round and found a couple of flukes and possibly cost you. The microscope I've got in the best, so we just treated for both anyway. So it was PP to start with to strip the slime coats. You'll see that video in a little bit, and I used Flucosol for the fluke treatments. Never used it before. Last time I used Fluke P, so I thought I'd give this a shot. So enjoy the clips that I put on, and I'll catch you in a bit. If you watch one of my previous videos, you'll have seen about 3-4 weeks ago I had fluke. Looks like they've either come back or we didn't hit them hard enough. So plan of action for today is just clean the filter. We're going to hit them with a PP. The dose I'm using is 10 gram. You can try and deduce from that what kind of rate I'm using. I ain't going to tell you. There's enough videos out there talking about dosage rates for PP and stuff like that. In fact, Skeggy did a very informative video about it a couple of days ago. Get yourself over and check that video out. So PP's in the bucket bubbling away. I've got about 5 more minutes for that, and then we'll be getting it in the pond. You can probably see on the bench over there, I've got my hydrogen peroxide ready, so I'll get back to you shortly once I put it in. So that's the first half of the treatment gone in. I'm trying to teach people how to suck eggs, but just chucked a couple of air stones in and one up there. Some of you may or may not know, PP is an oxidising agent, so it strips the oxygen out of the water. So just make sure that you provide them with a bit of extra oxygen. It's really important that you keep an eye on them as well. Got the other half of the treatment in there. I'll put that in about 10-15 minutes time. Now it's just sit by the pond and wait. Catch you in a bit. So we're currently an hour in, guys. An hour in coming across on the camera. It is still quite purple. I did have to redouse after 30-40 minutes. I think with mouse pump fed systems you get a lot of dissolved organic waste from the shit and stuff on the bottom. Maybe I should have vacuumed it out before I put the PP in, but it is what it is. So I'll get back to you in a little bit, guys. Oh, just before I let you go, if you're doing any PP treatment, it's really important that you get your nets in as well. Get them PP'd. Catch you back in a bit. So the Nexus is doing really good. The media looks darker than ever. That's down to the PP. As you can see, the staining around the ring. It's killing me not to clean it. I've always cleaned it down with a brush. I like it to be spotless in here. Down the inlet as well, look. But when Davey came round to give me a bit of a telling off, he says, keep cleaning like that. He says, you're washing away the biofilm and cleaning it off. So he's telling me to leave it. It's killing me though. So as you can probably see from behind me, not a lot's happened in the filter house. But I had to buy a few more medications, but the actual structure of the filter house, nothing's changed yet. I've been concentrating on getting the outside done, just because of the shitty weather. And to the people who know me, you probably know that I'm a bit of a geek when it comes to stuff. I've even got a camera there now pointing towards my temperature controller, so even if I'm at the house or at work, I can see what temperature my ponder's at. It's a bit geeky, I know. But I'll take you outside in a minute and I'll show you what we've done outside. So I'm not sure if you can see that, but decided to go with black felt for the roof. I've got most of it done. Just got to put the guttering back on the back end there. The black felt. Also trimmed. Just got to touch them screw heads up. Just put some timber on there. Painted it black. Sets off the grey. I've got to get one more piece for across the front just to finish it off. Probably say it's a bit better on this side. The black trim down there. It was my birthday the other week, so the kids brought me the sign, so I've decided to put it there. And also, with the bits of wood that I had left over, made a little canopy here. Reason being, Carpy's had a new auto feeder, and because I went down and helped him program it, he gave me this auto feeder. So just to give it a bit of protection from the elements, the bits of wood that I left over, just made a little canopy, and it doubles up as somewhere to store me bonsai trees. Catch you in a bit, guys. I'll try and be quick because it's pissing down rain, but as you can see, the roof is as good as finished. Just got a bit of snagging to do. I've got to put some adhesive on the laps on the felt, and the timbers down the side, I'm going to seal them as well. Today I've got the guttering back on, so that's going to be filling up the missus's water butt again. The ices are doing really well. Apart from the one, I don't think he liked being moved, so we'll have to keep an eye on him. That's a new pad net that I've got from Rob Walker Koi. I ain't so sure, but I think it's a North Fine net. And as you probably will have seen from one of my previous clips, I ain't got the front capping on, that's now on. So yeah, it's all looking good. The capping's on all the way around. Well, the last little job that I've got to do out here really is to buy some trim to go around the window and some trim to go around the door, then it's all done. The youngest wants me to mention again as well, the babies that he's got in here. At the last count we're up to 4 babies. No doubt there's probably still some others hiding somewhere, but I'm reluctant to get all the blanket weed out and stuff like that, because at the minute it's offering a bit of cover, and also probably bits of food, Daphnia. As you can probably see from my t-shirt, it's absolutely pissing down outside. While I'm on the subject of t-shirts, I've now got some merch. It was my birthday a couple of weeks ago. I was 42. Not 50 Stevie Pops, telling everyone I was 50. You shitbag, yeah. But the missus paid for the merch for me. She said, what do you want for your birthday? I says, give me the money, I want to get me some merch for when we get to the shows and stuff like that. There's a site on Facebook, really good deal. I think it was £40 excluding VAT, so including VAT comes to £48, and that was for 3 t-shirts and an hoodie. And as you can see, it's embroidered, not printed on. I have had a printed one before and a couple of washes and it was faded as else, so I thought this time I'm going for embroidery. Looks pretty decent, I think. So I'm going to leave it there for this one, just a quick update just to let you know about the fish, the treatments that I've had to do, the little bits that I've done to the filter house. On my next video, if anyone's interested, I'm going to be doing a review and a cost review of the 2 kilowatt inline heater that I've got, the STC over there. So I'll do a full breakdown. So I've heard a few people saying how much does it cost to run one of them. so that'll be in my next video. If you've made it this far, thanks for watching, and be nice to one another, and I'll catch you on the next one. See you later.